Winter 2006. Today we're going to be doing my March 2026 VHS collection. We have some new arrivals for this collection. It's going to be freaking epic. There should be no bad users. For an example, Police and the Hellfire Demon Troller Corporation and Hayden Negretti allowed. Here I've wanted to give you an update on my Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately, the LCD and digitizer quit working on it. It later broke while trying to play Super Mario Galaxy 2. So I'm going to show you proof on this Nintendo Switch that the screen right here, hi Samuel Carrillo's Movie Corner, that the screen on this Switch is no longer on there, sadly. Here we go. And please don't tell me to fix this, please. And do not scream like an DTC user, please. Look what just happened to it. Yep, look what just happened to the Switch. It still makes sounds and stuff. Right here, still makes sounds, but the screen's no longer on there. That happened when playing Super Mario Galaxy right here, along with Galaxy 2, as you can see. So as you can see, in terms of VHS tapes, in terms of removals, unfortunately I had to remove, Mother's Boys from my VHS collection because it got eaten up. That tape just got eaten up while trying to watch it, sadly. So unfortunately, that tape has been removed from my collection. But the good news is that it became one of the longest-lived VHS tapes in my collection of all time. And which that tape lasted a decade in my collection. 2016 to 2026. So it was in my collection from February 2016 to March 2026. So this has became a brand new record for the longest lived VHS tape in my collection. I've heard of this game. Right here as you can see. So anyways, unfortunately it will not be in chronological order. So, will it be better than the May 2025 collection? The worst VHS collection video I did? We'll find out and see. Anyways, grabbing my VHS tapes right here. So starting with will be the clamshells and customs. So starting with is my 2003 VHS of Too Fast, Too Furious. Here's the tape with the sticker label. The print date is the 35th week of 2003. Has the preview for Scarface. Next up is my 1999 VHS of Slipknot, Welcome to Our Neighborhood. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date is the 322nd day of 1999. And it's finally in it's finally in the clamshell. Next up is one of the new VHS tapes in my collection, which is my 1994 VHS of Oklahoma. Notice that print here, and that sound here is my Airwork Freshmatic. I am currently using the Freshmatic for this video. Here's the tape with the black lettering sticker label. The print date is the 37th week of 1998. This is a reprint. It's still a 1994 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1998. And my plans is, since I do have the pictures of the videos that were originally on Perry Movies, which later got terminated, I'm going to do the posts containing the birthday and Christmas presents for 2025. If you hear any microphone muting, it's for censorship. Next up is a VHS tape that is featured on Perry Movies, which got terminated sadly, which is my 1993 VHS of The Firm. And, in terms of actors, unfortunately, Chuck Norris has died at the age of 86. He was featured on one of my DVDs. I'm so sad he died. But, for The Firm, the cool thing about this is, it is a blue tape. Here's the tape with the blue lettering sticker and end label. The print date is the 46th week of 1993. And as you can see, here's the back of it, and here's the side with the white colored opening, as you can see here. The Super Game Boy is a good attachment right here for the Super Nintendo. Lets you play Game Boy and select Game Boy Color games. Like Grand Theft Auto for the Game Boy Color. It is one of the games you can play on the Super Game Boy. Because back in 2018, I've tested it out with the Game Boy only option on the emulator, and it worked. Next up is my 1986 VHS of Van Halen Live Without a Net. Here's the tape with this dark blue sticker label. I mean dark blue lettering sticker label, sorry about that. The print date is July 23rd, 1993. This is a reprint. Still a 1986 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1993. A lot of my 80s tapes are going to be reprints from the 90s. Next up is my 2003 VHS of Bob the Builder Bonus. Yep, it is currently my only Hit Entertainment VHS tape currently in the collection, but I'm planning to get the Hit era Thomas the Tank Engine VHS tapes, like Steamy's vs. Diesels, It's Great to Be an Engine, which would be my third VHS copy of it, Thomas's Soda Celebration, and Songs from the Station. Colonel Engines right here. Colonel Engines on VHS is probably expensive for me. Anyways, on the Bob the Builder tape, episodes are Bob's Egg and Spoon Race, Bob and the Goalie, plus the two shorts include Sporty Spud and Bob's Spring Cleaning. Bob's Spring Cleaning right here on the tape. Also, if you notice, about seeing my face, sorry about that. Back to the video, here's the tape with the blue lettering, blue lettering ink label, sorry about that. The print date is June 23rd, 2003. And also, this tape is now 1 year old. Next up is one of my fan-made VHS tapes featuring the original Super Mario Bros. Movie, 2 gameplays on GameCube, the alternative band music, and part 1 of the best Thomas songs of all time. If you remember last year, I did the closing for it. Next up, it's got to be top 5 right here. The top 5 right here for the top 5 of my most favorite VHS tapes in my collection. It is my 1997 VHS of Rage Against the Machine with the concerts right here as you can see. Which features The Ghost of Tom Joad, Viet Now, People of the Sun, Bulls of Parade, Bullet in the Head, my favorite song because of the bullet in the head chant at the end of the song, Zepta's Blood, Know Your Enemy, Bomb Track, Tire Me, and Killing in the Name of, which will be coming to Perry Radio in 2028, plus censored version right here, censored versions of these 2 songs, Freedom, Bulls of Parade, Memory of the Dead, and People of the Sun. Bullet in the Head is coming in the early 2030s to Perry Radio. Here's a tape with the black lettering sticker label, no print date. Yep, no print date indeed. I really like this tape because the song Bullet in the Head is my favorite. That, along with Rage Against the Machine, is featured on my CD, which I do have in my CD collection. Also, these 4 CDs, those were featured on Perry Music, and it was the only normal video I did. Next up is the oldest VHS tape in my collection, my 1981 VHS of Annie Hall. Yep, this has got to be one of my favorite late 70s movies, because it features a lot of females in the movie. And I really like this movie. Here's a tape with the old-fashioned sticker label and end label. And what's really cool is it has a tan lid. A tan lid indeed. Sadly, no print date, but still a good tape right here. It's a good tape to collect indeed. Unfortunately, it does have some damage right at the logo part here. Hi, Mr. Knuckles789. This is my March 2026 VHS collection. Next up is my 2000 VHS of Nutty Professor. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and unfortunately the lens did recently crack. Print date is the 45th week of 2000. Next up is one of the newest VHS tapes in my collection, and it is my 1996 VHS of That Thing You Do. Sorry for some very bright areas right here. Here's the tape with the sticker label. The print dates right here. We have two print dates, and it's kind of weird. We have the 39th week of 1995. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Knuckles789. Two print dates are 39th week of 1995 and 18th week of 1997. So in addition to these print dates, this is an early pressing and a reprint. This one's still in 1996 VHS right here. Sorry for the speech mess up. 1996 VHS, but it's a early press and reprint from 1995 and 97. Yep. Next up is a 2-tape set of the 1996 VHS of Hawkeye, The First Frontier. That one was sealed when I got it. Here's the Furlough. It's from New World Entertainment. Here's a tape with the sticker label, no print date. And these tapes use an aftermarket sticker label, sadly, so they may fall off in the future. Here's the Siege. I'm hoping no bad users enter the video here. Here's the tape with the sticker label, no print date. I'm gonna go set my camera down real quick as I put these two tapes back. Chowder, haven't watched it. Alrighty. Next up is another VHS tape in a case. It is my 1996 VHS of Mission Impossible. It's a tape with a sticker and end label. The print date is the 34th week of 1996. Look like the tape from Nutty Professor 2 is falling out. Next up is my 1998 VHS of The Songs of Christmas, featuring the tongue twister word, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Yep, that's a tongue twister. Sorry if I'm showing the messy areas here. Here's a tape with the sticker label with oversized reels, and there's no print date. It's kind of cool to have tapes with oversized reels. Next up is my 1996 VHS Obama. This one has the print right here, right onto the left spine. Sorry about that. And this tape has a different design compared right here. Here's a tape with the sticker label. And the print date is the 29th week of 1996. Oops, sorry about that. It's pretty hard to close a slipcover with this hand recording the video and this hand closing it. Right here, as you can see. Next up is one of my fan-made VHS tapes featuring The Mummy plus Best Commercials of the Perrys. Once I get my screen record the tape here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the screen recording. And unfortunately, they will be in overscan mode because of the converter box. Next up is another. Oh, I do like Cheetos. It is a good-looking chip here. Next up is another fan-made and recorded VHS featuring Matrix and more Best Commercials of the Perrys, featuring the 2025 Mountain Dew Seal commercial. Here's the tape. Oops, sorry about that. If my camera will focus. And if the light won't be bright. Here we go. Next up is a recorded VHS tape, which is Michael Lennon Tribute. Recorded on September 19th, 1991. It does have some mess ups because, right here, it does have mess ups because, back in 2017, I've accidentally hit the record button multiple times, while trying to watch it. So it's going to be incomplete when I upload it to Internet Archive. Next up is a tape that used to be the EA Sports tape, but it is a project I'm working on. It is for Yo Gabba Gabba, one of my top 5 favorite Nick Jr. shows. And it is a project I'm working on for the 20th anniversary of Yo Gabba Gabba for next year. It also used to be an American Idol tape, but I've lost interest on American Idol, sadly. And these commercials that were featured on the tape that used to be on Perry Extreme, there's sadly no more. Perry Extreme just got terminated, sadly. Next up, thank you. Next up is part 1 of the best SpongeBob episodes ever, featuring the first episode to Fun. I am working on the projects for the SpongeBob SquarePants episodes collection. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the tape movie, which is actually a video game, and the Yo Gabba Gabba 20th anniversary special. So here it is, best SpongeBob episodes ever. I got these 2 recorded VHS tapes off of eBay. Next up is part 2 of the best SpongeBob episodes ever. I am working on recording this. So the episode that is on this tape right now is Muscle Bob Buff Pants. Here's the tape right now. The rest of it's untested. Next up is a damaged recorded VHS tape. It is the Thomas songs recreated in Perry style. My favorite SpongeBob episode, I'm thinking about it. I can name a couple favorites include the jellyfishing episode, the fun episode, the episode because of Mr. Krabs scolding SpongeBob here, for the shoe untying here. Anyways, that's Thomas songs recreated in Perry style. Unfortunately, this tape does have damages right here, and the most damaged part is the end. When I get another recorded VHS tape, I'm going to re-record this. Right here, as you can see. Next up is my 2001 VHS of the Three Stooges all-time favorites. I love the Three Stooges. It's one of my favorite comedy classics. Here are the two tapes. We have tape 1 and tape 2. And recently, these tapes turned 1 year old. Alright, that's my Freshmatic again. Alrighty. Next up is my 1992 VHS of Queen mess up. Please don't comment badly about my speech, please. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and the print date is April 24th, 1995. This is a reprint. Still a 1992 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1995, and next month the printed tape will be turning 31 years old. Next up is a tape that I just got in the Perry Movies era, which is my 1996 VHS of Tommy Boy. My favorite Chris Farley right here. Chris Farley movie. Yep. The film that he starred in is Wayne's World. My birthday is September 20th. Here's the tape with the sticker and end label. And the print date is the 31st week of 1996. We will have to place this tape on the side because the tape itself keeps falling out. Right here, as you can see. Alright. Next up is my 1999 VHS of Blue's Clues, Blue's Discoveries. Episodes include what experiment does Blue want to try, and what does Blue want to make out of recycled things. Here's the tape with the red letter and sticker label, and the print date is the 34th week of 1999. And also, if you notice right here, I am starting to re-like South Park, by the way. Because I've been watching those, by the way. Next up is my 1987 VHS of the Philadelphia Big Five, and unfortunately, the artwork right here, the artwork just got damaged along with the plastic because it's been squished. But the tape is okay. Here's the tape with the old-fashioned sticker label and no print date. I'll count my tape here. I'm sorry for the constant speech mess up. So, if you hear several speech mess ups, sorry for the inconvenience. Anyways, next up are two copies of my 2000 VHS of Blue's Clues, Blue Safari. The first copy is the black tape, and the second copy is the orange tape. I'm going to show you my black tape copy first. With the animal behavior neutral. Here's the tape with the blue lettering sticker label, and the lens is getting kind of damaged right here. print date is the 44th week of 2001. This is a reprint. Still 2000 VHS, but it's a reprint from 2001. Thank you so much for the VHS collection. Here's the orange tape copy, in which you'll see the print date in a moment. This tape's in much better condition than the black tape one. Here's the tape with the red lettering sticker label. The print date is the 50th week of 1999. This is an early pressing. Still, it is a 2000 VHS, but it's an early pressing from 1999. And it's one of the last 90s printed Blue's Clues tapes. Right here, as you can see. Next up is my 1999 VHS of Blue's Clues Rhythm and Blue. Episodes include Blue Wants to Play a Song Game and Music in an Everyday Way, right here. Music in an Everyday Way, aka What Does Blue Want to Do on a Rainy Day? Here's the tape with the blue lettering sticker label, and the print date is the 40th week of 2000. This is a reprint. Still a 1999 VHS, but it's a reprint from 2000. Next up is a tape that I'm doing the project on. It is the double feature tape, which features the Clinton Chronicles and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Sadly, my PlayStation 2 game of it is sadly not in my collection no more, but it's best remembered for its popularity here. Alrighty, I'm gonna set the camera down real quick, or at least set it right to where the tapes is at. Next up is my newest VHS in my collection, which is my 5 VHS Expected in the World of Tomorrow. Here's the tape with the blue lettering sticker label. The date is the 52nd week of 2004. This is an early pressing. 2005 VHS, but it's a reprint from 2004. Next up is my 1988 VHS right here, my 1988 VHS of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Your copy printed in 2005. Well, it's the same year as my release date for Sky Captain World of Tomorrow, but your tape's printed a couple months after the release of that. Yep, so just got this right here. So here's the tape with the sticker and end label, and green reels, and birthday is the 28th week of 1988, marking one of the oldest print date VHS tapes in my collection. Next up is a movie that aired on Bounce multiple times, which is my 1999 of Deep Blue Sea with Samuel L. Jackson. Has a static line at the beginning, but I like it though. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date is November 20th, 1999. Has a cool looking yellow stain reels here. I like these type tapes with these reels. A couple of you guys hate the Oreo, but it doesn't bother me because the other is this is a 1986 VHS copy of Pinocchio on VHS, but sadly it broke in around 2022, 23-ish. Here's the spray again. Next up are not one, but 3 copies of The Three Stooges Simply Hilarious. Let's start with this copy, and those 2 copies are from 1992. My favorite episode is Sing a Song of Six Pants. Here's the tape with the sticker label. Notice it is taped up because it is falling off. Here's the second one in perfect shape. I mean, better condition than the other. Here's the tape with the sticker label. And it did recently crack, but could barely feel it. No print date. And it has a recording tab in it. And here's the 1998 copy with the same content as the 92 version. Those 3 tapes just turned 1 year old recently. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and it does have the really yellowed reels here. Looking on the back here. And it's an aftermarket VHS tape too. Next up is my 1994 VHS of Coneheads. This movie just recently aired on Comet. Yep, it aired on Comet recently. And is one of the movies starring Chris Farley. Oops. Here's a tape with the sticker and end label. The print date is the 2nd week of 1994. This tape is 32 years old. Next up is my 1998 VHS of Blue's Clues Storytime. One of the first Blue's Clues tapes to come out. Episodes include what's Blue's favorite story, and what story does Blue want to play. Here's the tape with the red letter and sticker label. The print date is the 32nd week of 1998. 2 weeks away from the old copy I used to have. And a piece of it just came off. I'm gonna have to set the phone down real quick. Alrighty, next up are 2 copies of my 1998 VHS. I'm sorry, the back's shown. My 1998 VHS, that's right, 2 copies of it. Of my 1998 VHS of Blue's Clues Arts and Crafts. Yep. This one I got in June 2024, and this one I got for Christmas last year. We're going to start with the tape I got in 2024. Episodes are Adventures in Art, What Does Blue Want to Make? Here's the tape with the red letter and sticker label. The print date is the 37th week of 1999. Sorry for the speech mess up. Once again, print date's the 37th week of 1999. This is a reprint. Still, it is a 1999 VHS, but it's 1998 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1999. Unfortunately, this copy's at the beginning because of my Symphonic TV VCR. And here's my second copy. The one in good shape. If my old one gets eaten up, I will be transferring the case from this to this. Here's the tape with the red lettering sticker label. The print date is the 53rd week of 1998. Next up is my 1998 VHS of Blue's Clues, Blue's Birthday. Here's the tape with the red letter and sticker label. And the print date is the 47th week, right here, the 47th week of 1999. This is a reprint. Still a 1998 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1999. I will be doing the opening of this VHS tape sometime in the future. Next up is my 1999 VHS of Blue's Clues, ABCs, and 1, 2, 3. Episodes are Blues ABCs, aka Pre-Reading, and Math. Here's the black tape with the blue letter and sticker label, and the print date is the 25th week of 2002. This is a reprint. Yep, this is a reprint. Still a 1999 VHS, but it's a reprint from 2002. Next up is my 1993 VHS of Midland Talk, with the best beats and music at the beginning. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and the print date is November 26th, 1993. Next up is another recorded tape with fan-made extras. Stephen King's Stand, parts 3 and 4, followed by Yo Gabba Gabba. I got this last year. Yep, got this last year. Next up is one of my new VHS tapes in my collection, which is my 1997 VHS of the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition. Comes in this Special Edition box, as you can see here. And you can see the bottom. And the top. And wait till you see what's inside this. Yep, you can see the Star Wars Trilogy logo right here on the box right here, as you can see. Inside, you'll find an artwork. Insert. And this is what it looks like right inside the box. Here are some inserts, right here as you can see. Including 3 video cassettes. That'll be it for that. Now let's go ahead and pull those out. Here's the inside too. So we're going to show off these 3 tapes. We have the original. All 3 in their different designs. Here's the tape with the gold lettering sticker label. Notice the logo. The print date is the 28th week of 1997. Here is The Empire Strikes Back. Notice the damaged right spine of the artwork. Here's the tape with the gold letter and sticker label. Notice the design of the tape is different. The print date is the 32nd week of 1997. Yep. Sorry for this speech, though. Been having trouble with my speech today while trying to. And Return of the Jedi. A lot of you guys have those right here, as you can see. Here's the tape with the gold lettering sticker label and a different tape design. The print date is the 30th week of 1997. Gonna go set my camera down so I can put these tapes back. Oops. Gonna actually set it to where the VHS tapes are at. I live in the state of Indiana. I am not going to leak my address. I am not going to announce the address because I had some users dox me before. And it's not okay to dox me. Next up is a loose VHS tape, which is my 1990 of Rocky 5. Here's the tape, the silver sticker label. The print date is April 10th, 1991. This is a reprint. Still a 1990 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1991. Yep, 1991. And yep, the next date here. Next up is my 1989 VHS of Gunsmoke. With Kitty's Outlaw, Buffalo Man, 12th Night, in the cabin. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and notice it is taped up. Got this in 2023, and I had it for 2 years. Next up is my 1990 VHS of Scarface. And the box art is in beat up shape, sadly. And in terms of my favorite soda is Mountain Dew. Here are the two tapes. We have Part 1 and Part 2. This movie is rated R due to F words and other languages that are foul languages here. And both of these tapes are printed the second week of 1995. This is a reprint. These tapes are still 1990 VHSs, but they're reprints from 1995. Alrighty, have to set the camera down. Next up is another recorded and fan-made VHS and Yo Gabba Gabba. Here it is. Next up is another fan-made VHS featuring songs from Veterans Day program and part 1 of the best Thomas episodes ever. Here's the tape, and notice the end label has residue in it. Next up is another recorded VHS, and it's from 1991. It is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and others. Additionally, I've recorded the 2026 ball drop on VHS with my analog right here, analog to digital converter box. Next up is one of my oldest cartoon VHSs in my collection, which is my 1988 VHS of Bugs Bunny cartoons. There's a couple episodes that aired on MeTV Toons. Here's the tape with the sticker label. Notice it says Parade Video. And it's all moldy here. Not on the tape, but on the sticker label. And it has the tape right here on the recording tab. Alrighty, we have a lot more VHSs to go over. Next up is another fan-made VHS, which is a Walton Wedding, plus the best Thomas songs of all time part 2. This is the recorded part. And here are the record dates. And the case is getting to be in poor shape, sadly, as you can see here. Here's the tape with the sticker and end label. Yes, I do like McDonald's. I like their cheeseburgers, though. My favorite restaurants are Wendy's and Pizza Hut. Next up is my 1985 VHS of The Holy Land. Here's the tape with the sticker label and end label, no print date. Next up is my 1989 VHS right here of Sonic and Old Lace. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and the print date is, if I can find it, Yep, good answer here. The print date is October 23rd, 1991. This is a reprint. Still a 1989 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1991. Okay, setting the camera down to get out some more tapes. So, if you drink soda, favorite soda. For me, Mountain Dew. Alright, setting the tapes down. Alrighty, just got the tapes out. And there's going to be a lot to be shown right here. Yep, I'm currently on my goal to try out all the Coke Freestyle Machine flavors. And as you can see on Davian's phone collection, I dropped this video are delayed because and because my phone storage is getting full. Anyways, next up is my 1996 VHS of Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Got this in 2023. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date is December 12th, 1997. This is a reprint. Still a 1990 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1997, and it's currently my only Disney VHS in my collection. And the case cracked. Next up is a tape that I just got in October 2025 from eBay. It is a Samsung recorded VHS, and I have Yo Gabba Gabba in it. I'm still working on recording it. As you can see here, the rest of the tape right here, the rest of the tape is untested. And as you can see, there's a tape right here onto the sticker label because it was falling off. Next up is another recorded VHS tape featuring cassette tape recordings, weak gameplays, and part 3 of the Best Thomas episode right here. Best Thomas episodes ever, part 3. Here's the tape, cool looking design of the tape indeed. Here's my spray again. Next up, 2002 VHS of Hey Arnold the Movie. This tape is one of the VHS tapes that just turned 1 year old. The Jimmy Neutron tape failed to turn 1 year old, sadly. But I tried to find the PC game for it and I couldn't find it. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and the print date is the 50th week of 2002. And this one came out at the end of 2002. On VHS. Next up, another recorded and fan-made VHS featuring the 10 Commandments and the best Thomas songs. Best Thomas songs of all time, yep. Once again, it features the 10 Commandments and best Thomas songs of all time, part 3. Here's the tape with the sticker label. Next up is my 1990 VHS right here, so speech best of Legends of American Comedy, George Burns and Gracie Allen. Here's the tape with the sticker label. It has 2 print dates, February 6, 1991 and February 7th, 1991. This is a reprint. Sorry for the unfocused camera. This is a reprint. Still, it is a 1990 VHS, but it's a reprint from 1991. Next up is a movie from the early 80s, which is my 1997 VHS of Arthur. This was featured on my February 2021 VHS collection video. Here's the tape with the sticker label. The print date is April 21st, 1997. Next up is my back, but when you pop the tape in, it has the 1996 Warner Brothers logo. Here's the tape with the sticker label. The print date is March 22nd, 1997. Next up is my 1989 VHS Barnum Tabernacle Choir, Songs of America. Still a 1989 VHS, but it's a reprint of 1992. Yep, 1992. And this may be a 1 hour video. Next up is my 1999 Saving Private Ryan. Here are these two tapes with the ink label. So we have the feature, printed on September 4th, 1999, and the bonus feature, printed on September 3rd, 1999. Alrighty, next up is part 2 of the best Thomas episodes ever, a fan-made VHS tape. Unfortunately, there's damage at the beginning, and whenever you see it on Internet Archive, it's going to be overscanned, and it does have colored lines right here, color lines, and certain episodes. Because of my full converter box, when it did it. Next up is another fan-made VHS, gameplays and more, plus Blue's Clues episodes. Residue on the end label. Next up is a hit in October 1990, Disorder Court 3 Stooges. Yep, it is Disorder Court 3 Stooges. Now, some of the commercials are on David Perry, in which I've uploaded those back in 2018. Here's a sticker label right here, and this tape does have some severe damage, sadly, because this tape's been in my collection for 10 years. And the rest of the tapes are the movie tapes. So next up is my 1995 VHS of Nutcracker on Ice, which I got in 2023. Here's the tape with the sticker label. The print date is the 39th week of 1995. And unfortunately, the case is damaged right here. We do have a like and 2 views. Last but not least is my 1995 Jack Frost. And the case just got damaged, sadly. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date is July 5th, 1999. Alrighty. Counting the VHS tape for the March 2026 VHS collection, in which it was recorded in late March. Gonna go set the camera down while I count the tapes. So, in addition to the VHS collection, I have 70 VHS tapes in my collection. Now that's going to do it with me with my March 2026 VHS collection. This is Davian's Media Corner 2006. Thanks for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you again in the next video. And thank you guys for the live chat.